Welcome back to Automate 2024. We're here at the Fanuc booth. Here I have Eric with me, who's going to take us through a demonstration of this really cool spot weld cell that they have here and how they're integrating different Fanuc servo positioners and other servos within the system to basically make a fully automated spot welding process.
Sure. Thanks for coming over. Really excited to be able to share this with you. This cell here is an automotive type cell operation. We have our R2000 ID robot using our new R50IA robot controller. But the R2000 ID is really a unique robot for us, where it builds in the external cables for process control, whether it be the servo gun, the welding power, all integrated directly through the arm. One of the biggest problems in automation in the industry today is the cables catching on things in the cell and creating downtime. So the way we solve that is we integrate the cables directly into the arm of the robot, and it lets you simulate and program offline and get everything up and running very quickly in integration. We also have integrated servo gun control on this robot, so the 7th axis of the robot is the gun control, which gives us a lot of capabilities to control the force and get a good quality weld. Another servo package on this robot is a 2-axis turntable, and that allows us to synchronize the motion of the parts and the motion of the robot to optimize the cycle time and to minimize the amount of motion the robot's got to go through. On the front end, we have a CRX collaborative robot, and really the advantage of that style robot is we have a lot of cells like this, maybe in the tier market, in the small parts, where you have operators loading parts in and out of the station pretty routinely. And if you run into situations where you're having resource problems or you're having trouble finding resources to do that operation, CRX is a great robot to just wheel up and allow it to do that operation while you're trying to figure out your resources. And when your resources get realigned, then the robot can get moved into a different operation and do a different job. So it allows you to be real flexible and deal with those situations where operator resources are a challenge.
Yeah, absolutely. And one really cool thing about, every one of these units having a Fanuc servo control is everything's controlled under the Fanuc controller and inside the Fanuc teach pendant, which gives you the ability to just go in there and just move any of the axes, like how you have the spot weld gun. It's one of the servos, it's the 7th axis servo. So you can command the exact position of that clamp, how you said in the clamping forces, and it's all done right there inside the Fanuc controller, and you don't have to go to some other platform like a PLC or some other special software for the gun.
Exactly.
And then same thing with the positioners, right? And the robot can see the exact positional feedback of this and is also controlling this positioner as well. Correct. So all that data is interlinked together, and because it's all Fanuc, you can also do safety stuff with it as well. You can control your different safety zones. So like, as you can see, this table's tilted up right now. Maybe if the table's tilted up, you need to activate these light curtains, and you can do that positionally with DCS zones and positioning to make sure that the system is safer, and you don't have to buy any extra products. It's all just there and all interlinked together.
Very true. Very true.
Awesome.
Okay.
Well, thank you, Eric. I appreciate you being with us today and sharing the system.
Appreciate you coming out. Appreciate it.
Likewise.